You know English. You studied grammar. You learned vocabulary. You even understand YouTube videos sometimes. But the moment someone speaks to you in English, your brain freezes. Why? Because inside your head, you are still translating from Urdu to English. And that one habit is silently destroying your fluency. Not your grammar, not your accent, not your vocabulary. Translation. That is the real problem. And today, I'm going to show you how to stop doing it. Because once you stop translating, English becomes faster, easier, and more natural.
Imagine this. Someone asks you a simple question. How was your day? And inside your head, your brain says, okay, how do I say this in English? Maine subah office janatha. Wait, office gayatha or gayahu? Which tense? And before you answer, the conversation is already gone. Painful, right? If this happens to you, this episode might completely change the way you learn English.
By the end of this session, you'll understand why translating makes speaking slow, how fluent speakers think differently, and the one daily habit that trains your brain to think directly in English. And later, I'll show you a super simple exercise that most English teachers never teach, but it can dramatically improve your speaking confidence. So stay with us, because this is where real fluency begins.
Okay, first, let's understand the real issue. Translation feels safe, because your brain thinks first Urdu, then English. But real conversations move fast. People do not wait for your translation process. Native speakers do not translate. Fluent speakers do not translate. They respond instantly because English becomes automatic.
Think about your own language. When someone asks you something in Urdu, you do not pause and translate. You simply answer, naturally, automatically, without effort. That's exactly what fluency feels like in English, too. And this is important. Fluency is not fast grammar thinking. Fluency is automatic response. Do you want tea?
Yes, please.
Notice something. That answer is automatic. No grammar thinking, no translation, just response. That is the goal.
Now let's compare two learners. Learner number 1 translates everything. Question. What do? Brain. Main kya karta hoon? Okay, tense, verb. Finally, I am working in office. Slow, stressful, awkward.
Learner number 2 trains simple English patterns daily. Question. What do? Answer. I work in an office. Fast, natural, confident. That difference changes everything.
Repeat after me. I work in an office. Again. I work in an office.
Now here is where it gets really interesting. Most learners think vocabulary is their biggest problem. But actually, their brain speed is the problem. And translation slows the brain down a lot.
Okay, so how do you stop translating? Simple answer, you stop learning single words and start learning complete English chunks. This changes everything.
For example, many learners memorize hungry equals bhuk, tired equals thaka hua, busy equals masroof. But fluent speakers memorize full expressions. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm busy right now. Your brain remembers situations better than isolated words.
Can you come with us?
Sorry, I'm busy right now.
That sentence becomes automatic through repetition, not translation. That is the secret.
And here's another powerful trick. Describe your day in simple English. Not perfect English, simple English. For example, I wake up at 7. I drink tea. I go to work. I feel tired today. Small sentences, daily repetition, huge improvement. I drink tea every morning. I feel tired today. Excellent.
This trains your brain to connect actions directly to English. No Urdu bridge, no mental translation, just direct connection. That is how fluency starts growing.
And in the next section, I'm going to show you the mistake almost every beginner makes while practicing speaking alone. Most people practice the wrong way for years. Do not skip this part.
Okay, this part is extremely important. Most learners practice English like students, but fluent speakers practice English like athletes. What does that mean? Repetition, speed, real situations.
Here is the biggest mistake. People study English, but they never use English. Watching grammar videos all day does not build speaking speed. Speaking builds speaking.
So here's the exercise. Very simple, very powerful. Every day, choose one daily situation. Example, ordering food. Now practice tiny English responses. What would you like?
I'd like a coffee, please.
Anything else?
No, thanks.
Simple, short, real. That is exactly how real conversations work.
Do not try to sound advanced. Advanced English is not fluent English. Natural English is fluent English. That is a huge difference.
Stay with me. What I'm about to share now is probably the most important idea in this entire episode. Most learners quit right before this point. Do not be one of them.
Your brain needs safe repetition. Not pressure, not fear, not perfection. Safe repetition. That's why children learn languages faster. They repeat constantly without fear of mistakes. Adults become fluent when they do the same.
So stop asking, how do I sound perfect? And start asking, how do I respond faster? That mindset changes everything.
Confidence is not magic. Confidence is familiarity. When your brain hears and repeats English daily, English stops feeling foreign. It starts feeling normal.
And here's something powerful. You do not need 10,000 difficult words. You need a few hundred useful daily sentences, repeated many times. How are you feeling today?
I'm a little tired, but I'm okay.
Simple sentence, but useful, real, human. This is the type of English that builds fluency.
Now try this challenge today. For 1 hour, stop thinking in Urdu completely. Even if your English is simple. Think, I'm hungry. I need water. I'm going outside. Tiny thoughts, big transformation. Repeat, I can think in English. Again, I can think in English. Good.
Listen carefully. You are not bad at English. Your brain is simply overloaded. Translation creates delay. Delay creates fear. Fear creates silence. But once you remove translation, English starts flowing naturally. Slowly at first, then faster, then confidently.
And remember this, fluent people are not speaking perfect English. They are speaking without fear. That is the real difference.
So starting today, stop translating every sentence. Start building direct English thinking, one small sentence at a time.
Because fluency does not begin with perfect grammar. It begins the moment your brain stops being afraid of English.
If this helped you, watch this next, How to Think in English Without Translating, because that video will help you take the next big step toward real fluency.